Hi, I'm Chris Said, Los Angeles sex crimes lawyer, and welcome to CBS Law, where we deliver results, not promises. Though we're a general criminal defense firm, we have a large number of sex crimes cases. These cases, there are a variety of circumstances, from date rape to child molestation to even spousal rape. Regardless of the type of case, there are certain fundamental things that we do to fully defend and investigate these cases. First and foremost, I ask my clients, I need to know the nature and the context of their relationship to the alleged victim. I also need to know the nature and context of my client's relationship to the alleged victim's family, friends, and social circle. What I'm looking for here is I'm looking to see, are there any motivations or benefits that could accrue to either the alleged victim or their family or their friends from making this allegation? What am I talking about? Are there any child custody issues? Are there any financial benefits that could accrue to them? Even immigration benefits. For example, there's something called a U visa. A U visa allows someone without legal status to try to obtain legal status immigration-wise, like citizenship or permanent residency, by cooperating with the police as the victim of a crime. Second, I want to explore, is there any physical evidence related to the case? That could be DNA, blood evidence, so forth, and that's going to trigger wanting to use expert witnesses. Why do we use expert witnesses? Because we're going to want to evaluate, hey, was this evidence properly collected? Was it properly preserved? Was it properly stored? And was it properly tested? Not only the evidence itself, but also the machinery used to do the testing. That could be DNA or blood testing. Another thing we're going to want to look at is your communications between you and the alleged victim. Are there communications where the incident happened X days or months or years ago, and then everything's been fine and there's no indication whatsoever in their interactions with you? Or are they stopping and saying, hey, this happened, so forth and so on? In these cases, sometimes all that exists is the bare allegation. There is no physical evidence, which makes it so important to understand the context in which the allegation arose so we can try to undermine these cases. Now, something that's really, really important, especially in sex crimes cases, is that my clients know the nature and role of our relationship. In a nutshell, my job is to help you. It's to protect you. And what I like to do often is go over 3 ethical duties that I have with my clients so they know they can trust me. The first is something called the duty of confidentiality. And this one's really important. What it means is everything you and I ever discuss is going to stay exactly that way between you and I. I'm never going to share it with anyone. I'm certainly not going to share it with the prosecution, the judge, or the victim. Second is the duty of loyalty. What that means is my job is to protect your legal interests. In this context, that means trying to keep a case from being filed against you, or if it does, trying to avoid you suffering a criminal conviction. Third is something called the duty of zealous advocacy, and this is really important. Regardless of what you tell me, regardless of what the evidence shows, I need you to understand I'm going to do everything in my power to try to defeat the case against you. And if I can't do that, well, then try to minimize the case, right? That means reduce charges, minimal consequences, etc. So the most important thing you can do is, 1, do not talk about the case with anyone. Don't post about it on social media. Don't talk to family. Don't talk to friends. Why? Because anything you say can and will be used against you in your criminal case. The second mistake you can make is to wait. The prosecution is likely working on your case right now, and we need to get started working on yours as well. So call us now at CBS Law at 213-800-8005, and together we'll get your life back.